Hi everybody, welcome to my backyard on this beautiful sunny day. I just wanted to bring you back here so that I can start to give you some different tips and tricks for specific activities that we need to do throughout the day. And the first one I really want to focus on is walking, because I think walking is super functional and we need to be able to do it in some capacity or another. So what I was thinking is that I kind of wanted to walk you through, that was actually a really good pun, walk you through some different strategies to make walking a little bit easier throughout the day. Okay, so if we're thinking about the 6 P's that I talked about in the energy conservation video, the 2 that I think are most important for walking would be pursed lip breathing, so really focusing on your breathing, and pacing, so that speed that you go at, and really taking well-timed breaks. If you find that you're really struggling with walking and with that shortness of breath while you're walking, some people find that a walker can be a really helpful tool. They're just really nice for a lot of different reasons. The first being that by holding on to it, sometimes it can take a little bit of your energy and just help with that shortness of breath. The other thing that's really beautiful about the walker is that you always have a built-in chair ready for you. Really, that's a lovely, lovely benefit for them. You never have to worry about going somewhere and being unsure if you're going to have a spot to sit or not. You just have the walker there, you put the brakes on, and you can have a seat. So I'm just going to do a quick little demonstration with the walker, if that's of interest, and then I'll walk you through some other strategies for going for a walk. So bear with me. I hope I make nobody sick while I do this from the changing position. Okay. So here is our trusty walker. It's pretty common in terms of the features that it has. So the first is that it has brakes. The brakes work in one of 2 ways. So they work like bike brakes. If you squeeze them, they'll slow you down if you're on a ramp or a hill and you're getting going too quickly. The other way they work is by pushing them down, they lock on. And so that really keeps it in space so that you can put them on and have a seat wherever you are, okay? When you're sitting down, you always have to have the brakes on. No taking the brakes off and wheeling yourself around. It's really, really unsafe, okay? So when you're walking, you want to have a nice upright posture with just a little bit of weight through the handles. You want to keep your feet between the wheels and keep it nice and close. So it would look something like this. I'll try and keep you in the camera so that you can kind of see. So you come along, so nice and close, okay? Putting the brakes on and having a seat. If the walker is something that you feel like would be helpful, I am happy to help any of you with the process of getting one once all of COVID-19 is kind of settled and done with. The government will help pay for the walker. They have a program called the Assistive Devices Program, and they will pay up to 75% of the walker for you. So that means that your portion would be about $85 to $104, the amount you need to pay. If that's of interest to you, please let me know. We can't go ahead with that process now, but I'm happy to help as soon as we can get back to in-person appointments. The key with that process is in order to access the funding, I do need to be with you, okay? To fill out the application and do the funding portion, okay? So the next part of this little snippet is just to review going for a little bit of a walk, okay? So we're gonna go this way. If we're going for a little bit of a walk, we wanna focus on that breathing, and we want to think about our speed, okay? So we don't want to start out too quickly. We want to start out nice and slowly, focusing on the breathing. So it would look like this. Once you've started your breathing and you're comfortable, then you start walking, carrying that breathing through. If when you're walking you notice you're starting to feel a little bit short of breath, that's a good time to either slow down or just take a little quick rest and do that breathing. Walking is a really beautiful activity because we can do it anywhere, right? And I think that's a really lovely thing about it right now, when it can be difficult to get out of our houses and our apartments, is that you can walk anywhere to get a little bit of movement into your day. You could walk out in your backyard, even if it's a small backyard. You could walk in your apartment, in your house, just building in a little bit of movement. With that pursed breathing is a really nice option. Okay, so stay tuned for more tips and tricks coming your way, and I apologize for my squinty eyes. Talk to you soon.